four rivers. Rivers follow valleys, they don't create them. The valleys are created by the runoff of the water into the ocean at the end of the flood. We see some amazing features, like rivers punching their way straight through mountain ranges. That can only be the case if that river valley was formed by the runoff of water going into the ocean. As they say, we have had all our lives brainwashed into believing that the rocks and the landscape is old. Actually, the evidence is the other way around. If I look at the rocks themselves, the geology, I look at the landscape, I look at erosion, I look at geology. If I look at geology, what I find there is when I went down the Grand Canyon in a raft with these geologists, they pointed out that every rock layer, there was no erosion between the rock layers. There's no uneven surfaces, they were flat. And I've looked at photographs of rock faces around the world, and it's the same thing. When you see layers of rock, they're always flat. And they're always showing no erosion. I teach geography. Erosion should take place within a couple of years. Those rocks are laid down all at the same time. And interestingly, when you see bends in the rocks, all the rock layers are bent at the same time. None of them could be bent when they were solid, and be bent when they were still flat. There's no evidence in the bend that they were broken rocks from hard rocks bending. And the final piece of evidence that shows that these rocks are young are the very fossils in them. You see, fossils can't be formed by gradual processes. They require cataclysmic flood conditions to preserve fossils. And so when we see trillions of fossils around the world, that is evidence for a worldwide flood. Further evidence that this is a worldwide flood that laid down those rock layers and laid down those fossils is the fact that they discovered soft tissue in fossils. Soft tissue is blood, DNA and muscle. I was speaking to Professor Steve Taylor, and he was produced this for a science conference in September, and in it has a page of scientific papers showing over 100 papers indicating soft tissue in fossils throughout the geological column. Soft tissue only lasts thousands of years. Confirmation that that's the case is that all the fossils that Professor Steve Taylor sent to be tested, the dinosaur fossils, for carbon-14 came back with significant amounts of carbon-14. Carbon-14 only lasts thousands of years. The tragedy is not one of the scientists at that conference was prepared to engage with Professor Steve Taylor. Not one of them was prepared to change their mind. And that's why I come on the streets to tell people this message. It's not normally my intention to come on the streets and speak, but it is very important. If the rocks are only thousands of years old and laid down by a worldwide flood, then we know that the Bible is true from the beginning to the end. Amen. And we know something else. If God judged the world once because of sin, and that's why the flood happened. The tragedy is that he will be coming again to judge the world, and if we're not right with God, there are eternal consequences. And that's why we're here. There is eternity that each one of us must face. You see, if the age of the rocks is correct by the Bible standard, then the Rock of Ages is also correct. And the Rock of Ages is Jesus. He said, repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand. And I would say that we're living in a world today where the kingdom of God is very close to coming. I don't think there's many more years before Jesus will return. And so now is the time of salvation. Today, if you hear God's voice, listen. There may not be a tomorrow. Today, the offer of salvation is free. And it says about God's coming